I'm Reuben Reuters, actor, dancer, swimmer, and the proud owner of an extra chromosome. Down syndrome doesn't define me, but it does affect my rights. And people like me are facing a fight for our right to exist. Today, the highest court in the land will consider a legal challenge over the laws that govern the future for people with genetic conditions like Down syndrome. So, I've come to Coventry to meet Heidi, a friend and fearsome disability rights campaigner. Hiya.
Oh, hi, Reuben.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay. How's it going?
Yes, good.
Have a seat, Reuben.
Cheers. And can you tell me about this court case?
So basically, I'm taking the government to court about abortions that discriminate against people with disabilities.
Crikey.
So basically, the law of the land is that a baby without Down syndrome can be aborted up to 24 weeks, but a baby with Down syndrome can be brought up to birth. I'm basically fighting for people with disabilities to have equal rights to life.
So, how do you feel about going to court?
Well, I've never been to court before, so I'll probably be a bit nervous. But I'll probably have a bit of glass of Prosecco, that'll probably calm my nerves.
In 2018, over 3,200 abortions occurred because the child was likely to be seriously disabled. And over 289 of these took place after 24 weeks. Question. Why would anyone want to screen people like me out of existence? To understand why, I've come to Cambridge to meet a genetic counsellor and find out the ethics behind which disabilities are considered serious enough to abort.
I don't think there's any easy answers to the case that Heidi is bringing because the definition of a serious disability is so complicated.
What are the main arguments against the claim for equality in the womb?
We need to be aware of what choices are actually available to people. As counsellor, I am, I guess, what you would call pro-choice in the sense of that people should be allowed to have genetic testing and end the pregnancy if that's something that they want to do. But in some circumstances, that choice may not be a realistic option for people.
Having a choice pushes parents into a moral dilemma. But what happens if nature is given a chance to take its course? To find out more, I've come to Couch End in London to meet Claire, mother of two boys, one of whom was diagnosed with Down syndrome after he was born.
Theo is a really good boy and eats all his supper up, don't you, darling?
Yeah.
Were you worried when you discovered Theo had Down syndrome?
Well, I had lots of thoughts that went through my mind. Would we ever be happy again? What kind of life would he have? How would I have a life with a disabled child? It was something that I didn't want. I just wanted the son that I thought I was going to have.
If I'd found out that Theo had Down syndrome before he was born, then yeah, I would have terminated my baby. I obviously am not that person now, but that's what I would have done. Theo has shone a light on our family, and at the beginning I thought that he turned the light off.
The bond between mother and child is strong enough to extinguish any prejudice. But how do we alter opinions in wider society? We are slowly learning to embrace people with additional needs and helping to change public perceptions, like is Kate, a fashion model from Northern Ireland, who recently featured in this advertising campaign for a cosmetics brand.
I was a special presenter in LA and I work with Kim Kardashian West. She says to me, "You're beautiful."
Oh, wow. What would you say to a mum expecting a baby with Down syndrome?
Don't worry. Look at me. I love life. And I give joy, hope, and I give positive attitude around. No one get me in the corner.
Does having Down syndrome hold you back?
Yes, I have Down syndrome, but I really don't really care because I never hide my own disability and never define me. But I'm still a human being and I change the world for inclusion, and I use my voice for people who can't have a voice.
Today is the day for Heidi's court case, and she's got a lot of support.
Let's do this! You're going down, government. It's on, it's on, it's on!
What's your hope to change?
Well, I am so pleased that Heidi is bringing this case to the court, because I think it's not about mums and it's not about families, it's about people with disabilities having a chance to put their views.
I just want to say thank you all for coming, and let's do this. Let's change the law.
Changing the law of the land is no easy task. This will be an emotionally charged ethical debate with a very few black or white answers. Either way, whatever happens in the High Court will affect the future of people like me. And this is Reuben Reuters reporting for Channel 4 News.